Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another one of these formatted chapter videos where they're kind of scripted and I just talk about random stuff. This one's going to be a bit of a meaty video because I have got something interesting to talk about today. So let's start this off. A couple of months ago, back in March, I was rewatching my old private videos that were from like 2021 that I privated a long time ago. And while I was watching a lot of those private videos, I had realized that the entire #StopATV series is on there. And while reading through that, like while watching them and listening to what I had to say, I thought it'd be a real interesting video to make. And ever since like March, I've been wanting to make that video. So we're going to do it today. Today we're going to talk about what #StopATVs was, the movement I did. We're also going to talk about some of the deleted content. We're going to talk about if I'm doing more of it. This is going to be a bit of a meaty video. If you've been watching my channel since like September 2021, this is kind of a gift to some of my original fans. You guys are really going to love this video. If you're an original fan, you've been watching this for a while, and you was around for the #StopATVs war, you're going to love this video. So let's get into it. Okay, so this video ain't gonna be that interesting because it's kind of gonna be fumbled together. I don't really have much to say about the #StopATV series because it was so long ago and half of it's deleted now, anyways. But for the people that don't know what it is, this leads us to Chapter 1, which is background. So if you started watching my channel after September 2021, and if you started watching it any later than February 2022, you definitely don't know what #StopATVs is because the entire series was taken down after February 2022. I don't remember why I did it, but I took a lot of the videos down from 2021 after February 2022. But either way, the #StopATV series was this series I did where every video I would rant about those little go-kart razor ATV things. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. Those little like go-kart looking things that drive on the mountain. They're like huge go-karts. They look like cars and they drive around the mountains and stuff. I used to rant about those every day. And the reason I did it was because my aunt and uncle had this house up on the mountain. They lived there for, I think, over a decade by that point. And they was moving because there were so many ATVs and ATV noises out there, and I was really sad and nostalgic. So as a result, I decided, you know what, I'm going to start a YouTube series where I completely just bash the ATVs and I just go off on them. I rant about them every video. That's what I want to do. That's why I started the #StopATV series. Also, it's important to note that they had been having this ATV problem for over 2 years by that point. So by the time of August 2021, my aunt and uncle had that ATV problem for well over 2 years. They used to shoot shotguns at them. Yes, that was true. They used to like point a shotgun around them. They'd shoot at them. They'd scare them and stuff. They just kind of kept their house sign up for sale. They did a ton of crazy stuff and a ton of crazy drastic measures to get rid of the ATVs. They'd yell at them sometimes. They'd talk with them. It was crazy. And I really enjoyed hearing them rant about them, but I was really sad that they was moving. So that's why I started the #StopATV series, and that's what the series was. It was just a series where I ranted about ATVs. Not very interesting video, but if you want to stay anyways, feel free to. Okay, so now we're at Chapter 2, which is the first mention. The first time I ever mentioned ATVs on this channel was in a deleted video. You can't find the video anymore, it's deleted. In the video, it was titled, I think, A Review of 2021, which was where I did a year review on 2021, which doesn't make a lot of sense because I made the video in September, but that's besides the point. Either way, in that video, when I started talking about August 2021, I had talked about all these problems I'd had in August, like the new Thomas and Friends reboot, and breaking my tooth, and just all the crazy stuff that happened in August 2021. The one I ranted about the most was the ATVs and how my aunt and uncle were moving, because that was the thing I was the most upset about, was them moving. That was the first time I ever mentioned the ATVs, and then that's kind of what kickstarted the series. Still to this day, I'm thinking about doing year reviews again. You guys want to see more year reviews? Comment down below. Want to see more? If you guys want to hear me talk about 2021 again, or 2022, any years you guys want to hear me talk about, I'll talk about them. So yes, that was the first mention. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is Chapter 3, the early, funny, and fun days. So when the series first started, I think the first video I did on it was called Why I Hate ATVs. In that video, I basically explained why I hate ATVs and razors and why I don't like them. I had a little toy gun in that video, and I kept calling it Poppy Pistol. And I kept saying I should blow a trumpet at the ATVs and shoot little, what do they call those things? Nerf bullets at them. I never ended up doing that, but I really would have. Trust me, I really would have. And still to this day, I thought about doing something like that. Like, I used to go outside and I'd blow trumpets and it'd be very loud and everybody in the whole neighborhood could hear it. That's what I wanted to do for the ATVs. But I never did it, so that's fine. The next 2 days after I'd made that video where I was ranting about the ATVs, I had this little box that was downstairs, and it was a grill box. My parents had bought a grill, and that was the box of it. I took it outside next to the woods out there, and I had a machete and a hatchet and all sorts of things, and I just destroyed the box. This video is still up too. All this content that I'm talking about, the content that isn't deleted, you can still see it. It's in my playlist. It's the hashtag Stop ATVs. If you guys want to see that series, I was very young back then, so just know the series is a little annoying at times because, yeah, like I said, I was very young. I talked about very repetitive topics, so it's very boring and kind of annoying at times. It can be funny, but it's pretty aggravating to hear. That's the least I can say. But yes, in the early days, I had a lot of fun making that series. I destroyed that box. I don't remember what else I did, but I think I did a few more things too. And that leads us into the next thing I want to talk about. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about was a live stream I did. So in mid-September, shortly after I destroyed the box, I made a live stream. It was titled hashtag Stop ATVs. Unfortunately, this live stream is on private, and I'm not unprivating it. I broke several of my own personal channel rules and traditions in that video, or live stream, so I'm not bringing it back up, but maybe someday if this video gets enough likes and just a ton of views and stuff, I'll bring it back up. But as of right now, it's down, it's permanently down. I might bring it back up, we don't know yet though. In that live stream, I was playing Red Dead Redemption, and Hank and my mom were watching. And what I would do is I would stick dynamite on like those little wagons on Red Dead, and I would like blow it up, and I would shoot the guys who were on the wagons, and I'd pretend like those were ATV drivers. Yeah, I was pretty sadistic back then, to say the least, but it was pretty fun. I had a lot of fun doing that stream too. I think at one point I blew up a mine shaft and got bit by a snake, and I think in that same live stream I accidentally deleted my save to Red Dead. Oh, that was horrible. Then a couple of live streams later, I tried to rebeat the game again. You can still see those live streams on YouTube, but I weren't talking to any of them because my mic was broke. But I had a lot of fun doing that. I had a lot of fun making these videos. A lot of fun doing the Red Dead stuff. It was all real fun. I really wish that stream was good enough to bring back up. I would love to bring it back up because it's very interesting. A lot of funny stuff happened in it, and I'm gonna watch the full thing through because I really want to see what else happens on there. But yes, that's all that happened on the canceled stream. Okay, so now that we're on the topic of canceled content, I want to talk about some of the other hashtag Stop ATV stuff that I took down. So, towards the very, very end of the series, I made this video where I was yet again ranting about ATVs, and in the video, I pulled out my machete over there, and I said I was going to slice the ATVs to frick, and I started slinging the machete near the camera. The next day, my mother made me take that video down because she said it could be considered death threats, and I could get in trouble. So I did take the video down. That's all there really is to say about that video. It wasn't really anything that interesting. Is that it? Ah, shoot. But yeah, I didn't do much in that video anyways. I don't even remember what the video is about. That video's been taken down. That video ain't just profited. That video's taken down. Like, you can't find that video anywhere. But, maybe I'll try and find it. You can't find it, though. It's permanently deleted. A lot of my content from 2021 is permanently deleted. There was all sorts of fun stuff that I did in 2021. So many good videos that are either profited now or deleted. But whatever is left, you guys can still see it. It's in my other videos playlist and my freaking live streams playlist. You can still see that stuff. Now I want to talk about Chapter 6, which was the end times of this series. So, towards the very end of this series, I did 2 more videos, I think. The first one, no, I did 3. One was a live stream, so technically 2. One of them was called 2 Days Left. In that video, I kind of just said maybe I took it too far yesterday, saying I was going to slice you guys to frick and all that. This video is still up, so if you guys want to see that, go to the hashtag Stop ATVs playlist. It's on there. You can see that video. It was cringy, but I quite liked it. I was talking a lot about ATVs in that video, but I don't think I took any action in that video. But I thought it was rather interesting. For the most part, I thought I'd won. I was kind of hopeless. It was pretty hopeless. I didn't think I was going to stop my aunt and uncle from moving, which I was exactly right, because a day later, I realized that no matter what I could do, they was going to move, and I decided to make one last video for the ATVs, which was called One Last Message for the ATVs. In that video, I was outside near my basement, and I was just talking, and I just kept saying, you know, I respect you guys, I think you guys are cool, bye-bye ATVs, sorry for being so mean here lately. That was it. And then the last thing I did was the live stream. In this live stream, this was my longest live stream ever. It was 3 hours long, and for the half the time I didn't even talk. No, the majority of the time I did not talk about ATVs. I was playing Virtual Cabin, and Hank was helping me beat it, and still we did not beat it that night. We barely got anything done in 3 hours. That kind of shows you guys how sloppy I was back then. I didn't get anything done on that video. And that video, that live stream's still up. It's my longest one I've ever done. If you guys want to go see that, it should still be in the hashtag StopATVs playlist. But if it isn't, then just check my live streams and scroll back to, like, I think September 17th, 2021. It should be there. Okay, so Chapter 7, is the series done for good? This should go without saying, yes, it is. I said at the very end of 2021 that I was going to make more videos about ATVs. But it never happens. And after 2021, that video that I said that in is also deleted. It's profited, it's not deleted. But after that, I kind of got over the ATV thing. I kind of got over the fact that my aunt and uncle had moved. And since then, I ain't going to make no more videos on ATVs because I'm kind of past my days of sitting here ranting about random stuff. I've kind of grown out of that. I had a lot of fun doing it back then, but that's when I was younger. I've kind of grown out of it, and I've kind of gotten into other things now. But maybe I'll do something similar someday. But yes, the hashtag StopATV saga is done. There is going to be no more. Sorry if that's disappointing to some of my OG fans, because I know I said I was going to do it. But unfortunately, that's just not happening. But thank you guys for watching that series if you did. And thank you for if you're going to watch it. I'm going to try to link it in the description. I don't think I'll be able to, though. I'm still trying to get it fixed. I'm still trying to figure it out. But yes, if you guys want to go watch that series, go to my playlist, hashtag StopATVs. It's there. It's pretty entertaining, but pretty boring at times too. I really enjoyed making it, and even though it was stupid, I really enjoyed it. Okay, so now we're at Chapter 8, which is the conclusion. I don't really have much to say for the conclusion, but I do have a very important announcement towards the end, so watch this chapter towards the end. But I'm going to go ahead and restate everything I said. The reason I started the hashtag StopATVs was because I was just mad that my aunt and uncle were moving, and I was sad and nostalgic, and I needed somebody to blame, so I decided to blame the ATVs. Was the series stupid? Yes. Did I have fun making it? Yes. Was it unnecessary? Yeah, a little. But I enjoyed it. I had fun, and I think some of my OG fans really enjoyed watching it. I've left whatever's left of the series up, so like I said a billion times in this video, you can go watch it if you want to. I really enjoyed making it. So yeah, that's it for this video. I ain't really going to add any special coat of paint on this one. These chapter videos are kind of lackluster and stuff, but the good news is, it's a big announcement now, I have a big project I'm working on for YouTube. It's not ready yet, not quite ready yet, but I'm going to get started on it here soon, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. It's, I ain't going to give any spoilers, but I'll be updating my community posts and community tabs if you guys want to see that. So if you guys want updates on this new project, go to my community post or community tab. I got plenty of stuff there about it. Well, I'm going to be putting stuff on there about it. That's all I had to say. This video is kind of a marketing thing. No, not marketing. It was kind of just me wanting to talk about ATV, the hashtag StopATV saga. I was really kind of wanting to do a blast from the past. I've been very nostalgic lately, so I wanted to talk about some past events, past series on this channel. Because the series nowadays suck. After Trophy Wars, the series on this channel went down. Because Trophy Wars Epilogue, it's hard to make episodes for that. And Time Limit, well, Time Limit just sucks. I don't like doing Time Limit that much. Speaking of which, I will be doing more Time Limit here soon, but I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you guys for watching. It's been a very... I ain't going to add no special coat of paint for this video. This video is I'm kind of going to leave as is. It's not really that special, but next video or the project I have coming up, I will be updating my community post about it, and I think it's going to be really special. So yes, everyone, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.